Hello, it's Sherry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, this is my grief journey. I make several videos regarding my grief journey, and you're welcome to go back and look at any of them. But I just wanted to jump on here real quick today, and anybody that's been following knows I've been doing some construction in my kitchen. The video I made last night, first of all, I want to thank everybody. I've made two videos where I'm laying in the bed, and both of those I look awful, and I have no teeth in, and I just look bad. And I just want to thank everybody that has looked at those videos and has not commented that I look really bad. So thank you for that. You know, I had one comment on the one last night. One man commented and said he called me beautiful. He said, "You look beautiful," something like that. And my first thought, I started to reply, but I didn't. But my first thought is, oh, he needs to go to the eye doctor because I didn't look good. Anyway, this is going to be a short video. I know I say that all the time, but it really is. After I made the video last night, in the video I said I was having trouble getting the dishwasher out, but you know, I was working on it. After I made the video, I came back in here, I got the dishwasher out, and I put an update on where I put my grief journey, and the date I put update, the dishwasher is out. So I got the dishwasher out. Major accomplishment. I know to most men, they think that's nothing, but to me, I ain't never done nothing like that. And, you know, it was hardwired, so I had to disconnect all the electrical wires, disconnect the plumbing. But my problem really was, it was so old that the legs on the bottom that, you know, you turn to make it lower a little bit to get it out of that cabinet, those legs, I was having heck turning them. And I mean, I finally, but literally, because the dishwasher's broke, it's been broke for years, I finally couldn't get it down quite low enough, and I just took a crowbar and just stuck in there and started doing like that, and I got it out. So it's out. But that's not the reason for the video. The video, I have been working all day doing things in that kitchen. I got my sink out. And if you remember, if you're somebody who watched my videos, you remember not long ago, I redid all the plumbing underneath the sink. And when I did that, I put new shutoff valves in there to turn off my hot and cold water. I'm so glad I did that, because the ones that were down there were broke, and I couldn't turn the water off from under the sink. So if I would have done all this, I would have had to turn my main water off. And obviously, I don't want my water off for days, because this is going to take me a while to do all this. Anyway, everything worked beautifully. You know, the water went off. But I got the sink out. And the thing is that, you know, I look over there and I see, because they're in my kitchen floor right now, and no, I'm not showing you. My kitchen is a disaster, but it's in the middle of construction. But anyway, the sink and the dishwasher, they've been in this house for 23 years, something like that. And so they're the original, and that sink has been leaking. And I knew that. That's why I knew I needed new countertops, because my counter was leaning. And so I knew that's why I changed the kitchen faucet, because I knew it was leaking. Anyway, now that it's out, I can tell you, I've obviously had a leak for a while and didn't even know, because the whole bottom of that sink is all rusted. All of the any screws, bolts, anything like that is all rusted. The dishwasher up underneath was all rusted. So there was moisture getting somewhere, and so anyhow, it's all getting fixed. But the countertop, I took the sink out. I started with the countertop. I'm gonna get that out, and that countertop, you talk about needing to be replacing that thing. That thing is in bad shape, bad shape. It's just falling apart. So I'm doing all this at the right time, and I still have another countertop to do, but I've only bought one so far. And the countertop I'm doing obviously has the sink and the dishwasher, and the other countertop I have to do, it'll be, after this, it'll be a piece of cake. Take the countertop up, slap another one on. It won't be hard. But this one, it's been wearing me out. But I just wanted to jump on and tell you the progress that I've made. Right now, I'm taking a quick little breather, and I'm going to go in there and get that countertop up. My grandson is coming. I'm actually ahead of schedule. My grandson's coming Friday, and he's going to help me lift that countertop and put it in, because I could do it if it wasn't for the lifting. And but I'm going to have the countertop off, the sink off. I'm going to be ready for the countertop, but I think what I'll do, I'll get the sink already on the floor. Excuse me. But I'll do as much as I can before he gets. I do need to cut the hole for the sink and the countertop, but I don't think I'm going to do that before he comes, because I would have to lift it to do that, and I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. I get anxious though, and I want to go ahead and get it done. But I will say this, now that I've told you where I'm at, and I am so proud of myself. When I started watching these YouTube videos, and when I decided, that I really want to do this, but I didn't want to pay somebody to do it, because I know how much that the cost would go up, and so I wasn't sure that this was something that I was going to be able to do. And you know what? I did it. I mean, I'm not done. I'm not done by a long shot. But the hardest part, done. The dishwasher was one. I was, fearful of that. But the sink, because the sink's been there as long as it's been there, I was just worried to death that I'd have trouble with loosening the pipes under there, No, I got them loosened. And the sink that I bought is the same exact height. So, I probably would have liked a deeper one, but then that would have involved me changing more plumbing under there. So I made it easy on myself. I bought one the same depth as what I've got. And it's a matter of putting that in once I get the new countertop, screwing that back up, and putting the cold. I'm making it as easy as I can on myself, but I'm very proud of myself. I'm very, very, very proud of myself, and I know that in heaven, I got two people that are cheering me on. I mean, I got a whole bunch of people in heaven, but I know I got two people, my husband and my dad. And my dad was somebody that could fix anything. And my husband was just the opposite. He didn't want to work on things. He would say, just, hire somebody. He would be like, if I don't know how to do it, I don't want to mess with it. And he would just, want to hire somebody. He was a painter for 42 years. That's what he did. But anyway, I know he's proud of me, and I know my dad is sitting there just, yay, I taught you something through I was almost 40 when my dad died. So for 40 years, my daddy taught me, he instilled it in me on how to do, so I hope I'm making him proud. But anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. I didn't even want to go 10 minutes. I wanted to go shorter than that, but I'm taking a break and I'm fixing to go get me something to drink. I'm thirsty. And then I'm going to tear that countertop off of there, or I'm going to try. But so anyhow, I will probably talk to y'all sometime tomorrow. And I'll give you an update. Oh, lovely. My cat just threw up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you probably heard it. But anyway, the good news is she threw up. She didn't throw up on carpet. She threw up in floor that I can clean it up pretty easy. But anyhow, sorry about that. Didn't mean to mention that. But before I get off of here real quick, got to do it. It's okay to not be okay. But I've been having a good day. I've been getting a lot done. But it is okay. If you're not okay today, it's okay to not be okay. And also, what I say, grief never ends. It's a journey. And the last one is love never dies. And that's why I said my daddy and my husband's, they're cheering me on. And so anyway, the love never dies. It's still there. And I'm rushing through this because I want to get, but then also just remember to count your blessings. Just count your blessings. And when you count your blessings, you realize it's so easy to think that think of everything you lost and not think about all the blessings that you have. And try to think of something positive for today. My positive is how much I've got done. I mean, it's like, yay. But back to blessings. Oh, here she come. Here her come. But back to blessings, though, I'll say, I have definitely been really, really moved by this whole story about Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, that is missing, kidnapped or whatever. It's been over a week now. I definitely been praying for her and for the whole family. And it's just getting very weird, and I'm not going to say much about that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where she is or who took her, or there's so many conspiracy theories and all that. But I'm just saying, as far as blessings, and I'm saying, count your blessings. I mean, it just makes me think, yeah, it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh gosh, my life, I'm all alone and it's terrible. I lost my husband. But, then I look at somebody like Savannah and her family and what they're going through and what her mom's going through. We don't know yet. We don't know anything. And so it's just, I definitely have sent up a lot of prayers and, hope that this all gets resolved. But it's not looking good. So, but anyway, I just wanted to say that's a story that's definitely been on my mind. Well, everybody have a very blessed day. And by the way, I wasn't going to make this one in the bed. Okay, I wasn't. I was going to make sure that I didn't that I had my teeth in. So, but anyway, all right. Well, everybody have a very blessed day, and I will talk to you later.